Hiya folk, I'm just coming on. I have just gave it another layer of PVA because the colour was very distorted. So that is still damp, but I'm just going to go on and embellish it with some of my wooden pieces, some metal, some cabochons, and I've got a wee box of trinkets here I'll pull out and see what else I want to add, and flowers, etc. So my glue gun's heating up, so I'm just going to pull out a couple of wee bits and bobs that I want to add. That drawer back in and pull out my doodads. Right. So this is my wee box of doodads, just wee bits of bling, broken jewellery really, but it's great for this type of thing. And I'll pull up my flowers, I'm definitely adding some of them on. I'll just start cutting a few down just now. So I'm going to pull out a few leaves. I'll be putting some leaves on it. Two leaves there. Cut a few wee lilies. I'm cutting them with quite a big stem on them, so if I don't use them, I can use them in another project. Right, I've got some foam roses here. Leave that out. Pull out a few of them. Got my flowers from Amanda. I think these ones will go with it too. Pull a few of them out. I have to hang it, I've only got one left on it. Put a few of these on. And if the colour of the flower doesn't appeal to me when it's on, I can just dab over it with acrylic or with my spray inks, so I'm not worried that way. And we've got some cream roses. One, two of them, I think. More forget-me-nots. Pull out these wee strands. Oops. One. Two. Do that. Let's see what else I've got in here. I'll have one of them. It says I'm just pulling out a collection of flowers and we'll see where we go with that. And if you want to speed the video up, feel free, I'm not bothered. My purple rose. Throw them there. Let me see. It says I've got a wee jar of roses here and flowers that I just throw all my mismatched ones into. And it just helps when you're doing a layout to just kind of pick out a few colours and hope they work type of thing. And I really enjoy that type of crafting where you're not stuck to one style. I like that wee curled rose. That's that. Might put that on as well. Got a wee pale pink. Lavender one. Oh, don't want that. Come on. Deep blue colour. Might use that. I think we'll see how we go with that then. Pull out one of them as well. Might as well be hung for a sheep as a lamb. Right, so my glue gun should be hot enough now. Right, so I'm going to start with my metal pieces because they're the main bits. Oops, got a hair. I'm telling you, I think I've got blooming alopecia or something. My hair is falling out in clumps at the minute. Right, so my glue gun. I'm just using a fair bit on this, but just be careful when you're using hot glue and metal because it does heat up obviously. And I'm going to add, this way, I'm going to add a wee glass cabochon on top of it. And the cabochon was from the Trinket Parlour. There we go. I've got a wee metal hook thing here that's just got loads of lovely words around it, so I'm going to put that on. And I'm just kind of going round the edge with a few spots of glue. And then I'll just place it on around there, I think. Make sure it's down properly. I've got a wee half butterfly here that I've used previously. That's a bit ham-fisted there. So I'm going to add that to the top of this so it looks as if it's landed on it. Add that back on so it's getting some heat up time. So I'm just placing that there as if it's landed on it, and once it dries in a bit I will actually pull the leaves up so it's dimensional. What next? All my butterflies. So I've got a fair few butterflies that I've done and decorated, and all I'm going to do now is just actually go over them with a distress ink just to give them an extra bit of colour. Where's my two wee baby ones? 1, 2, and I've got another wee baby one there. So put them at that side now, put that up there. Right, so distress ink, what colour will I go for? Broken China maybe? I think I will, because that's not just too blue. Oh, Broken China. And this is just to kind of go around the edges of them a wee bit so they're not just as dark as they are. And I'm not worried about making sure that they're perfectly distressed. It's just to add a wee bit of something extra to them. As you'll see, it just adds that wee bit of something. So we'll maybe add that up here, because some of them are really decorative like that. There's a lot of wee curves and things that the distress pad just won't go into, so I'm just doing the best that I can with it. The Broken China was definitely the right choice. It's blending in really nicely with the rest of the colours. And I've got two wee tiny ones. After Christmas I really need to invest in re-inkers for all my distress. It's going to cost me a fortune though. Not that I use them that much that they are dried up, but I'm just worried about them drying up and me not, or them being discontinued, even worse. I don't think that will happen for a few years if it does right enough, because there's just such a wide palette in it. Right, I'll put that there now because I don't know if I want to add more. Give my hands a wee wipe. I don't want blue all over everything. That's better. Right, so now to add these. I think I'll add that one up there. Just a dollop of glue on the back. And I'm still getting used to this glue gun. I'm not used to the small rapid point, to this being a longer gun. I'm kerfuffled. So I'm just trying to make sure that you can see what's happening. So I've got this one here. I'll move that over. Probably easier to move the canvas than move the camera. So again, just 4 wee bits, and I'm going to put him here. And I've got this one, and again just 4 wee dots of glue. I'm going to put him down here. Oops, I'll move that up so you can see it. So I'm putting him there. Then I've got this one here. No, it's not going to fit in there, so I'll add him here. Then I've got a tiny one that I'm going to add in the middle of that. And lastly, I've got a wee one here, a wee Tota Baby one that I'm going to add just here, I think, because my flower cluster is going to come across. Let's see. My flower cluster is going to come across here, so I'm just going to put my glue gun back on at the minute, just so I can try and work out my layout for it. So I'm going to get a wee bit of tulle so that it's behind it. So just bear with me a minute. Oops. So I have got pink tulle and faux tulle. Just snip this off. Place that there. Don't like the feeling of this one. A cheap one, but it still does the same job, especially for mixed media. Doesn't need to be expensive. So what I'm going to do is just kinda bunch it together like that, and then I've got my fringing scissors, so I'm going to add some fringing onto it. So I'm just trying to be careful not to cut all the way through it. But it should, under the flowers, give a really nice bit of body and texture to it. So if we just fold that in there, fold that in there, and I want to cut that bit off because it's not fringed. Right, so that's going, it might actually be a bit thick. Maybe just half that down the middle. And use it like that. Tuck that in there and tuck that part in there. Take that part out if I can. So we end up with like that idea. So I'm just going to glue that. So I'm just taking a hold of the feathered part adding a bit of glue under there to hold it down, and then I'll add a lot of glue there to hold it. And I know I'm covering my wee butterfly, but that's fine. Right, so that's going in there like that. So when I add my flowers onto that, they're going to be fab. And then I've got a bit of pink here. I don't know if I want to add that. I'll leave that for now. I may just want to stick wee bits in. Right, so, and I may want to chop a bit of that back. I'm not sure yet. We'll just wait and see. I'm just pulling it around a wee bit so that there's plenty of movement in it. There we go. Right, now to add my flowers. So what I think I'll do is I think I'll turn you that way so you can see it a bit better. Come on, behave camera. You should be able to see me working down here. Right, so where's my lapis flower? I'm going to add that one in first. So just making sure there's plenty of glue on the stalk, and then just press it down. You know what, I think for this I'm going to get my wee thumb guard that Mel sent me, because I've got a funny feeling I'm going to end up burning my fingers. Where did I put them? Down here, I think. Yeah. There we go. My wee room's that organised now, it's great. So pull that off, make sure that's down properly, and it is. Then we've got one of these ones, so I want that quite high up as well to show the beading. So again, I'm just making sure that my tall ones can be seen. Down. We lolly across the bottom there where the glue's still damp. Right. Then I'll start adding some of my other ones in. So I've got a wee rose here that I want, so I'm trying to position that so that you can see the rose. Some of these foam roses are really hard to put on mixed media because they just don't want to sit, they want to just go back the way they normally are. Right, so we'll leave that there. A wee two-toned in the corner here. In fact, I'll move it in a wee bit. Then we've got a wee, I'm taking that bow off because I don't want that. So it's another foam one, but I'm just taking the bow off. I won't waste it though, I'll keep it just in case. Because I might use it in another project. So a wee dab of glue. Position that there. A wee cherry blossom, and I'm just sticking that in between there. Then I've got a deep purpley one. Let's fold that back in a wee bit. And this will just kind of bring all the colours together, because although I don't have that purple on it, there is shades of purple, so it will kind of bring it together. Then I've got another wee white and pink. I'll put that there. I like to try and get my big flowers on first, then position my smaller ones round it. So I've got this one here. Just chop a bit of the stalk off of that. And we'll have a few pinks there as well. Don't know whether to add. Going to add that underneath there. So if I position that under there, it should work. What else have I got here? Got a wee light pink. Gerbera. Whoops. This is a darker purple one again. This is a deeper pink that I've used inks on, I think. I'll just add that in there. Oops, so I've cut this video there. Right, so I'm going to turn this round to myself just now so I can see it. Right, so I'm needing a few wee flowers, and I think I'm going to add that pink tulle here just to give it an extra wee bit of colour. But this is a lot nicer tulle, so it should be alright. So I'm just folding it, fold it again, and once more, and get my fringing scissors. That's the razor, and I'm just going to fringe it. There we go. And if we just kinda plait it slightly underneath, it should be alright. So I'll just give it a good squish of glue in amongst it all, make sure it sits together. Set that back on there, place that about there, and then I'm just going to press it in if it'll stay put. Right, I'm going to just add some more underneath the back of it. Oops. Blue strand ahoy. And you can just separate the fringing once it's where you want it to be. Like that. I just want to pull this wee bit round a bit more. Coming round there just a bit. Right, so back to adding some flowers. That's quite a vibrant blue, but we'll go with it. And I've got a few of these paler blue roses. So I'm just going to trim these down a wee bit now. 1, 2. I had brought out some white roses. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I did. 3, 4. It's too dark, it's not going on. Another wee pale pink gerbera. Just need to cut off a bit of the stem. Wee pink one there. And I'm just chopping down a few wee smaller ones. That'll go in. Right, so let me see where we're going here. So this one. I'll just place them there. And there. That one over the top of those two. Pale purple. And pull some of these wee leaves up. Vibrant pink. Wee pale pink. Another wee pale pink we'll put in there, I think. Wee lilac one. I'm going to just put in here if I can. my blue one. Another wee lily. Back on here now. I'm going to try and position that in around there, and I'm not worried about that stalk showing because I'll be adding another few flowers on anyway. Right, oops, missed that wee one. Put him down the front here, so just we squidge of glue in there, and then I'll just squash him in there. Right, get another one I might add down at the front of this. Yep. This one, if I can fit it in, I want up there. I'll just chop that down a wee bit. Perfect. Then we've got these wee cherry blossoms that I'm going to start adding in randomly now. So I'm just going to chop a good few of these off first, because I barely need a stalk on these. So I'm just going to do a general. There we go. Plenty out. And some I will open up and some I'll be leaving closed. So there's one going in there. One going in there. Purple one going in there. Blue underneath here. I'm just opening that one up a wee bit. Same with this pink one, that's been opened up a bit. That's gone in there. And we've got a wee whitish coloured one. He's back in there, like that. And these wee stameny bits I'm going to use as well. And I'll just be adding them in quite randomly, so it'll look like a bud coming up. A wee pale pink. I'll add that in there. Trying to see if I've any spaces that I shouldn't have. There's one there I don't really like, so I'll add that in there. And we've got go in there. Clear one can go in there. And a pale pink one down the front here. Corners needing a bit of blue. Stick that in there. Right, so I'm going to give that a wee blast with the heat gun just to get, oops, there's another wee stamen I'll put in. So put that in there. And I'll give it a wee blast with the heat gun just to get rid of some glue strands. I can get it off the blooming hook. There we go. Take the wee bits off, don't need them now. And if this curls the tulle a wee bit more, that's fine. It's not a worry to me. There we go. So I'm going to go and let this dry, and I will be back on when I'm adding my sentiment, which will be going along here. And I don't think I'll be doing much else to it. Maybe add a few wee bits of bling. Alright, thanks for watching, bye for now.